Welcome friends to the Beaver Dam. This is kind of out of nowhere. We have some good news, some bad news. I mean, I don't know if the bad news is really that much of bad news. Marrok has been delayed. Apparently there's some game-breaking bug where the audio or the sound effects included with the character are actually crashing people's games, so they are delaying the marquee event by a week. It'll be coming out Tuesday the 8th. I don't think that's a huge deal for most of us. It'll still be, running for a week and everything like that. It's not really going to be a problem. It's just pushed out by a week. But the big news that was just kind of slid in under my plate, I want to warn you guys. I want you to get excited, but I want to warn you guys. So they added something into the store. We've done this a couple times. This is usually a May the 4th or an anniversary thing, but we randomly just got it. And, we got the Bronzium character trove pack. You can get any character in the game for 330 shards for 1,000 crystals. This is, I think, the cheapest we've ever seen crystal-wise for this. We have seen this for shard shop currency a couple times in recent times, but this is a great deal, especially if you're in the earlier game, to try and get this. And it's not too hard to get 1,000 crystals by the time this leaves. It is going to be around for a week, and that's fantastic. As for me, is it really worth it for me? Not really. I have, only like 10 to 20 characters that I really need 330 sharded. So unless I get lucky and get like one of the newer characters, this really doesn't actually help me. But hey, we're here. We're a content creator. Let's roll the dice. Maybe I get lucky, get something I don't actually have. Who knows? Now, Darth Maul was a really unfortunate pull. I don't care though, because I want to give you guys this warning. Think about this warning. Guys, they are trying to give you wallet fatigue right now. That is what they are trying to do. Now, wallet fatigue is where they keep coming out with stuff and your fear of missing out just keeps hitting you, so you keep purchasing things until you're out of money, which means you're going to have to spend more money when something else comes out. And so the big thing with this is they have this crystal pack going, and you could get crap out of it like I just did. They have also the Jawa scavenger packs going on right now, which are also fantastic. I love this pack. It's one of the best packs they've added to the game. If I can find it. Where did they put it? I was just looking at it. Yeah, there it is. Jawa Merchant Chance Bundle. All of these are at least worth your $10, if not worth more. Problem is, we have the punishing one coming to the game very, very soon. And so they are basically like, they started out with, a couple things this last week, and now here we have, we have the additive drops. Now we're having a 1,000 crystal pack. Now we're having $10 packs that are really good, a $20 pack that's really good. And so we're looking at some serious wallet fatigue, and you need to keep focused on, if you have an executor, save for that punishing one. So if you can afford these, there's some great deals right now in the store. I really do love seeing the Bronzium pack come in again, because like even just looking at it overall as shard shop currency, I mean, it's not too bad. Everyone can use shard shop currency. And like getting 6,000 shard shop currency is never going to be something to, scoff at. But I am a little worried. We have a lot of characters that they're releasing. Great Mothers, for instance. We have the Great Mothers. They've proven to be some of the best characters in the game. We have Marrok coming out. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm wailing for Marrok because I don't want to have to do the Reva battles. I want to be able to just auto the Reva mission. And so people are talking about wailing for Marrok. They've been dropping a ton of stuff to really just put a strain on your wallet, and I want you to be careful going through these, because like I'm looking at this Jawa merchant and I'm just like, oh, I want it so bad. But it's like, but that will take away from the crystals that I need for my Ahsoka farm, for my farm for punishing one, and I'd only want to spend so much stuff. So be very careful what you're going through in the next little bit is kind of the big thing. I don't think there was any other major news. I'll check really quick. I think it was just the Marrok being pushed back and then this being added in. I don't know if the Apple thing has been fixed yet. I don't see anything about the Apple thing being fixed, although there was a hotfix pushed through today. I don't know if the hotfix is going to do anything. But let's take a quick look at just the overall changes as of today. So big news for a lot of people, actually, for a lot of the stuff going on right now. So Death Trooper Perea is now shard farmable on 8A. This shares a spot with Wicket. So, you know, it's always nice to have a double shard farm somewhere. Paz Vizsla has been added to the list of accelerated characters. We are getting closer and closer to getting Mommy Mandalore as like a general thing that everyone should be going for very soon, just because it'll help out your guild to get you Chirotechs. It's going to be a fantastic farm for territory wars as well as territory battles. It's going to be kind of the next JKCK, the next you know, Riva kind of style farm. You know, you have the Geos, then you know, if you want to, you can go for Cam Ready, and then it's Riva, and then JKCK, and then Bo-Katan. And some people are considering moving Bo-Katan earlier than JKCK. We'll see now that things are getting double drop farmable. Great Mothers are now available in Chromium packs and shipments. There's some fixes here. I didn't see anything too crazy. Some patches for some quests. Fixed an issue where Moff Gideon can infinite loop with his Datacron. Uh-oh. Looks like we might be losing out on the Moff Gideon cron, guys. Fixed an issue where Ben Solo's Omicron will apply debuffs to himself. Love that. Grammar. Oh. In cases where the debuffs are reflective to the ally side that was causing infinite turn meter gain for teams in certain conditions. See if the debuffs are getting inflicted. Where Rebel Officer Leia Organa is getting infinite turn meter. Was this what was causing the Leia counter? Is the Rolo cheese gone too? Dang. Fixed an infinite loop Ecot's character Datacron effects by whenever a galactic project gains foresight. Okay, got it. So basically they made it so that way the foresight has to be whenever they didn't already have it. That's actually really smart, because I was seeing that as well. The ETH cheese is not gone by any means. It's just means that like certain versions of the ETH stuff are going to be less good. ETH is still going to be really, really good. It's just, you know, specific things are going to be no longer like insane. So looks like some really crazy changes. I literally just glanced over the first couple of lines. I was like, oh, it doesn't look like anything crazy. Lots of Datacron changes, which is crazy because we don't actually see a lot of like Datacron changes when it comes to things. Usually Datacrons are like, they'll fix themselves when they leave, but it looks like some unintended Datacron stuff that they're trying to patch. So to kind of sum it all up, be careful of wallet fatigue. They are really trying to push some wallet fatigue. The Rolo cheese is gone. ETH Koth is going to be less good. He's still going to be busted, but he's going to be less good on things like a Qui-Gon team and a Kelleran Beck team. He's still going to make a, you know, JMK team, JML team, all those kinds of things super busted. Qui-Gon's still probably going to be super, super good, but it's not going to be quite as good. And Gideon is dropping off of the shelf as a instant win against GLs, it looks like. So, yeah, DTMG with Gideon is still looking very good. I 100% agree, Death. So it's an interesting day for Galaxy of Heroes. I was not expecting this many changes. I was not expecting Marrok to get delayed, and I definitely wasn't expecting the Bronzium pack. And I am very worried about how much kind of things they're throwing at us. Like they're like, I don't know, they definitely don't want you saving up for the punishing one. They want you to have to spend money for it. So I don't know, it's an interesting time. The iOS bug is gone. Thank you, Swag, for piping in on that. Sweet. So it looks like the hotfix also fixed the iOS bug. So make sure you get that hotfix in and going, and make sure that if you have to, reset your game, and hopefully it'll work. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this has gotten you guys informed, because this is some crazy fixes. But I will see you guys in the next video.